I should've took it when you made that call. I can't let them chances go. I want my shiner, liner. Oh, whoa, whoa. My mind switch like off and on. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Hey, is you with it or not? When you see me, I'ma put the pan, yeah. All the galley pant with the one talk, but you see me, I just really want talk easy. I mean, I think it easy, you know. Even the preacher that he couldn't reach me, you know. It's so love, I need a piece of, you know. Ain't orange when they come from overseas, you could be the main squeeze. It ain't you, it's me and you don't make sense, but it's true though. Let's forget about it, like did you know? If it ain't with you, then I ain't trying to make a move, but won't say if it ain't true.
Should've took it when you made that call. I want me shining and I know you wanna stay, yeah. Time up, send me see you wind up. Come again, line up, my party, my love, grab a friend, yeah. One again, we flex up till we gone again. Watch your friend, them call again. Watch out, me style on again. Oh, if you want it, call in the morning. If you want it, you should've took it when you made that call. Can't let them chances go. I want my shiner, liner. Oh, whoa, whoa. My mind switch like off and on. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Shorty took it before we took it there. Look at her, mama come and give me a little sugar, cause you sweeter than the pudding.
Come a little closer, I forget to know ya. Sweetie, I got something I for show ya.
Something I got, one bubble I've been over. I feel comfort all ya. Come in the yard, bring it on the shoulder. Not you saying that I'm
go. I just wanna hold you. Oh, oh, oh. What I'm trying to show you. Should've took it when you made that call. Can't let them chances go. I want my shiner, liner. Oh, whoa, whoa. My mind switch like off and on. Oh, whoa, whoa. Should've took it when you made that call. Can't let them chances go. I want my shiner, liner. Oh, whoa, whoa. My mind switch like off and on. Oh, whoa, whoa. My shiner.
You're tuned in to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.
In my zone, yeah. I'm in front of me see you panicana. Pane rodi hotter than a sauna. Analisa Daniela Misicala. Bobu get up, Bobu said they water. Send me get a text. That's the from me crib. Walk right past me ex. Me see I set a twin. Double using. iPhone ring. Just I come from the Oxford Street. It's just me need a drink, no run with me. If you burn it, let me see a light your tree. Me love the girl, she said she half Chinese. Say me go and go party. Naughty. Them a go and they want go past me. But they naughty. Boy I say, I the galley have to take a bend over. Me sip the Henny like we never was sober. See me enemy, me look for me soldier. They want to see the friend named Super Soaker. He sing like, me no love for trouble, no, but the thing go, why not, baby, you should know.
I say the thing up. Girl, show you how I'm cute. What a fool, I'm just trying to get that. In the dance in the red, I keep my arms in my waist. But you can dash if you want to, because we carrying our place. Yeah, you little idiot. Breathe bad from my teeth, you not see that? I am me, I'll be leaning like my sheet back. I am me, they don't wanna see our tree slap. So leave that,
What you say?
believe that. So
Yeah, for take and bend over. Come down here, then I get a leg over. Whiny, baby, you know, say we
What you say? And the galley have to take a bend over. Me sit the henny like we never was sober. See me enemy, me look for me soldier. They want to see the friend named Super Soaker. He sing like, me no love for trouble, no, but the thing go, why not, baby, you should know. And the galley have to take a bend over. Me sit the henny like we never was sober. See me enemy, me look for me soldier. They want to see the friend named Super Soaker. He sing like, me no love for trouble, no, but the thing go, why not, baby, you should know. Say me go and go party, naughty, naughty. Them a go and they want go past me, but they naughty, naughty.
This is Icon Radio.
Icon Radio.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Nile coming at you live from Nairobi, Kenya, and you're listening to Icon Radio. Keep it locked.
And it's a beautiful morning here at Icon Radio. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Jam. Thank God it's Friday, and I will be your host, Mike Osumo. And today in studio, I'm with the one and only Ronny Choge. Wagwan.
Wagwan Bredgin.
It's been a minute, you know.
It has been.
Ulitoroka
Is the mic on?
Yeah. Your mic is on.
Right.
A lot has been happening while you are away. Baba, when you are away, a lot has happened. Do you know what was going on?
Do tell.
A lot was happening. And right now, we are seeing a lot of heat going on in the political scene.
All right.
Are you aware of what is happening, Ronnie?
Of course, I'm Kenyan. And Kenya is our... how Ndindi puts it.
Politics is food, yeah, is our business.
And Kenya is our business.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike.
So we'll go straight to the headlines, okay?
Okay.
And the Daily Nation is talking about divided in defections.
Divided in defection.
Yeah, and then, of course, he has Sifuna on the page. Kalonzo Musyoka is also there. Like, I can see Matiang'i. I can also see Rigathi Gachagua. And is this Weta? No, Wamalwa. Can see Wamalwa there.
Eugene.
Yeah, everybody's still talking about Sifuna all of a sudden. Everybody has been, it's called being sifunated. Have you been sifunated? Has your region been sifunated?
Not really, but a lot of regions that I've been to are toxically sifunated.
Okay, now the Star is talking about diplomats rush to meet Sifuna, weigh his state house bid. Sifuna. People Daily is talking about why battle for Ruto's running mate is a high-stakes affair. And then it has Joho's picture on it. I can see Gladys Wanga, I can see Kindiki and Oparanya. And then the Standard is talking about misplaced. And then we see William Samoei Ruto wearing the chief.
CIC, Commander-in-Chief.
He's wearing the Armed Forces uniform. Kenyans want reforms, not uniforms. Okay. And then we have Business Daily. Business Daily is talking about tycoons splash 133 billion in fight for cement markets. Okay.
All right, I can see that.
I think we've had all of that. Oh, Taifa Leo. Taifa Leo is still has been also sifunated. Sifuna agonga mwamba. Now, Ronny, this has been the headline since while you are away. Baba, while you are away, these were the headlines since.
Sifuna.
Sifuna is bringing a lot of stress, not only in the streets, but also in State House, apparently. Yeah.
I can see that.
And now, the discussions that were being made, was it last week? Sifuna went to Homa Bay. I don't know, while I was away. You saw what happened there in Homa Bay, yeah?
Afghanistan.
Yeah, literally Taliban moments we were seeing right there. And it brought a lot of heat on the ground. And I'm seeing, as the opposition is trying to dim Sifuna's light, they're actually giving him a platform. What do you think about it?
Yeah, you see, negative, I don't know how I would put this. Sometimes people campaign for you by decampaigning.
Yeah.
Because you saw now how much resistance was met by Sifuna's team.
Yeah.
You know, that's what broke the headlines. How wamefungiwa barabara, and now they had to use the dusty,
dusty roads and
dusty feeder roads.
Yeah.
And to Homa Bay, actually, they made it to their destination. Addressed, I recall even the headline that day was something in the neighborhoods of a heroic welcome for Sifuna despite the tribulations, accompanied that was laced with that trip. But nevertheless, Sifuna continues to be the man of the moment. But, sometimes I like to look at it this way, Mike. Because you'd also remember with me that now Linda Mwananchi has been also having some court issues as regards reserving the name of the party.
Okay.
And we continue to see, these other members of the united opposition. I don't know if they are that united.
They're not united. He's trying his best to dismantle that thing.
Did you see headline on Daily Nation this morning?
Yeah.
Is that we seem to be, as the masses, we are being sifunated. Ata sisi. Members of the fourth estate are sifunating us.
But that's where the juice is. Everybody is there.
Everybody's there. But you see, Mike, we are well into the campaign season.
Yeah.
And to put Sifuna at the very front of all these political battles, and we continue to see the challenges he's being faced with, Chama iko hapa kidogo, his ambitions, because I haven't heard any of these other guys mention that they are really willing to support a Sifuna presidency.
Which other guys are you talking about?
These members of the opposition.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Kila mtu anaisema ikiwa ni, nobody even gets to say it. It's only Sifuna that we are hearing it from. Hata Babu Owino and Orengo haven't really done so. So for me, it looks like inakaa mirage. It's like we're being distracted with the Sifuna thing, and nobody is quite clear what Sifuna will stand for, apart from Sifuna himself. Which leaves us Kenyans a bit confused, because now it's like the media has already prepped up Sifuna for that spot, and for the political heavyweights in his camp, at least those in opposition, they aren't saying anything. So it leaves us in a limbo. It's just that we just get sifunated and the day goes by. But these are dangerous times to be, not yet certain.
Not sure. Having the elections next year.
Next year, now less than a year actually away.
Uhuru Kenyatta was in a rally and he was giving out his speech. And mid his speech, he gave like a small poll analysis. That's what people were saying on X.
Okay.
And now in the middle of his speech, he mentioned different candidates. And Sifuna, when he mentioned his name, he got a lot of cheer. So people are still in that they're thinking that Uhuru might still be the one sponsoring Sifuna.
And
he
Sifuna
might be
himself
the power behind Sifuna. That's why Sifuna he's very confident all of a sudden, and he's moving at a very great speed.
Our retired president, with all due respect, he's now a senior citizen, and not just a senior citizen, but also, being actually the only surviving former presidents of this country gives him some platitude.
You said surviving president?
As in alive, mwenye ako alive.
Oh, okay. By the way.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
come to notice.
That gives him some oomph. Like whatever he says, it sways iko na a sway. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And even him, mi hata angesema sahi kijana Ronny, it would count for something, you know.
Yeah.
And for all it's worth, we all know it's in public domain that he is still the Mr. Moneybags. Now whether implied, it's only facts kwa ground.
Yes.
So to have such a backing behind Sifuna, particularly when every other person isn't willing to put their finger on the desk and say mimi kidole langu nimeweka kwa meza, I'm Sifuna. So at least when you have Uhuru on your side, it gives you some, you know, confidence. And it's also interesting because while he is already retired from politics, he remains actively. Na sijui sasa kama it's his own choosing, amade ni kina WSR wanasema hapana, come back here Uhuru, we are not yet done with you. Because you saw the other week Ruto saying, you know, he is sponsoring these guys. In fact, during his exclusive with NTV, he was posing the question that if you look at these characters, Kina Kalonzo, and the way they don't even know what they are standing for, don't these people look like they are being sponsored? So it's interesting, but I don't know. One thing I know is, Mike, even when I look at the NTV, the Daily Nation's headline, and I see Sifuna's face against that of Matiang'i, Gachagua, Kalonzo, and Wamalwa, Sifuna won by age. That's a distinction, right?
The youngest.
Secondly, Sifuna, you know, the other time we were talking about how this country, Ruto has focused on the hardware of the country, not on the software. Matters constitutional reform, you know, adherence to law, and that's what Sifuna also seems to be. He breathes that into this political camp, and for me, okay. Uhuru has been there before, and I don't know if he was that much of a constitutionalist as Sifuna is, and I at this point now I'm forced to think, if it's true he's supporting his candidature, is it because he likes him, or is it because he dislikes Ruto? Like, anamweka hapo juu, because the things that Sifuna stands for and the things that Uhuru stood for, they're like night and day.
Similar.
Almost similar, but Sifuna is one guy down for the law.
Yeah, very
straightforward. Yeah. And I can imagine a Sifuna presidency would be highlighted mostly by constitutional reform, you know, kuhakikisha mambo na the 2/3 gender rule, law, and
nani katiba itafuatwa.
Chances are. Yes. Ruto could also argue that afuata katiba kiwajengea housing na sha, because those things are in the...
But you see, for him now, he doesn't have to campaign again. What he has to do is come with the results and say, hey, this
scorecard.
Is what... he needs a scorecard. This is what I did the time I had. This is what I had to do.
True.
He can't be going to the campaigns right now. It will be very funny for him to do that. And actually, I saw President Ruto at the NTV, the one you're talking about, the speech he was having. And now he's talking about Uhuru Kenyatta being an opposition leader rather than becoming a statesman. And it brings a lot of questions. You see now, yesterday there was Katiba Day, 2026.
Katiba, yeah.
Yes.
Our constitution is right now at...
They're saying 16.
It's a teenager.
Yeah, he's 16 years
adolescents nasumbua Katiba yetu.
And now, during that speech yesterday, Ronny, Ruto said that the youth were exercising the constitutional right to protest in 2024. I want to remind you, the same guy in 2024, he was the one who said that the people who are protesting were terrorists.
Criminals. He used some very heavy terms, I remember.
And I think the people who are advising our president are not also keen, because how comes KTN and those other media platforms have videos of him simultaneously, continuously giving out lies, blatant lies, because now most of them have not been achieved, and you can't say that it's a lie because it's not achieved, but then when you say something contradictory to what you said at the first time, it becomes a lie. You see now, and then you question yourself, hey, where's the PR team of this guy? Is the PR team working, or is he the one on the center of his PR team, and he's the one telling the PR team what to do? Yeah, because it's shocking. It's shocking to see a president with such fallbacks, with the big team he has behind him, and it's much like, hey, also maybe his team wants him to find himself in a blunder that he can't get himself out of. You know, it almost seems like that.
It seems like that, actually. It's only that how we know our president, Mike, is a hands-on guy. Like, okay, hata hapo nasema the people who advise him. I'm not sure if this guy takes advice or
yeah,
he's
but
the one
who
who now
severally that he advises people,
or
he's
he
the one who mocks
instructs.
him and says that thing every time that you can't advise Ruto. He's the one who you take advice from him.
He actually
He advises
instructions.
advises.
You take instructions.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd say that he is a very smart man,
Yes.
politically speaking. So a
Facts.
lot of what he says,
Yes.
he means it.
Okay.
We might try to look at it, skew it that ama wanamdanganya, ama he's not aware of what he's doing. But
How? We can't say he's not aware.
like that's
That
as
one
in
we
the
cannot say.
sense that you are saying vile his advisors wanamwacha
Oh, yeah.
akuwe na such fallbacks.
Okay.
They say against the advice of his compatriots, the king looks naked.
Okay.
Like wanasemanga, don't let the king be naked. To
Yes.
his advisors.
But in this case, they have exposed him, bro.
Now that's what. My question is this. Maybe I like thinking this way, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
This is what has happened, sindio?
Yes.
Now that being the reality, let's infer from that maybe this is what this guy was wanted. Like ndio imehappen, si ati amejipata hapo. Me, a lot of how Ruto has always moved has always seemed to be calculated, at least in the long run.
Okay.
So I'd say this.
So you're saying that it's not a coincidence that everything is happening the way it is?
I'm not actually. I'm saying it's all within a grand plan.
It's strategy.
It's strategy.
Yeah.
And for him to have said that, wouldn't you say it was very witty to say that the youth were exercising their constitutional right?
The same guy who called them terrorists.
Yeah. But again, I try to look at the political class as a whole. How many people would have, let that be? The picketing and the maandamano to have ensued.
It's freedom.
I'm saying, Mike.
Yeah.
Listening even to Gachagua during that time, his utterances were very much akin to what Ruto was saying.
Mm-hmm.
How do you expect going out to maandamano and expect police to kiss you? You remember that those utterances?
Yeah.
So I look again at Sifuna, because Sifuna was that guy who was jumping over Bunge. He's saying, "Don't harm our kids," and that isolates him again. Chances, given that the old guard, because Matiang'i, recall, he was also our CS of Interior at one point, and he was a very he was a very hands-on guy as well.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, if it were Matiang'i, chances are he would have also acted out the same way. So it leaves me with thinking, maybe Ruto was just caught in the crossfire. Because me in my mind, I choose to think the Maandamano 2024 was an event. Was a ticking time bomb, regardless whoever had been in office at that time, because we'd had very tough issues.
No, but remember now, the incoming government continued to inject.
The incumbent government, it felt to me,
for Uhuru, okay, people will say there was time where we had tough economic times, but it was not severe up to the way that there's tough economic times, and then you have relatives missing. I think that's what triggered. What
triggered it? A lot of things really happened in 2024, honestly. Yeah. And I don't know if as a country we'll ever get beyond that. Because we had the finance bill is here, and you could hear members of, the Politburo saying, we have to make tough decisions. But at the same time, we would see them with sackfuls of money. And then you're like, wait, as in these hard decisions apply to kwa mraya, then kwa nyinyi, the suited guys, it doesn't
apply at all.
And it was, because now I looked back, and while the 2024 finance bill was withheld, the finance bills that followed, that ensued, also again in one way or another, achieved whatever that one of 2024 was aspiring, you see. And it was, I'd say it was not even unfortunate. It was something that we, as a country, that we boast and when thump our chest because of our constitutionalism. That was egg on Ruto's face. But which explains actually why during yesterday's presser, he had to use the word provoke at Eric Latif. Because Ruto has been excellent.
Latif was injecting, did you see?
So when it comes to the software, the Katibaism, he just has to vumilia that part, imondoke. And then he goes back to it.
Also, Sholay, did you see Sholay? Sholay was also pressed by Latif, and she actually refused to answer the question.
it gets to that point. You know, when like we've known Choge being the lawyer. Prior to now, Habi, and even during Ruto's time as deputy president, Choge and Kina Murkomen were among Ruto's lethal dogs that he'd unleash every once in a while. Then now comes the time when they are the ones in power, and it seems the gun is changing. It gets uncomfortable, but that's just politics for you here in Kenya. Yeah, man.
And this is the Breakfast Jam. Thank God it's Friday, and we're about to go to our short break. We'll be right back in a moment.
Yo, this party is flop still. More time? The music's too low.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Come, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Come, Mr. DJ, song on the replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Come, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? It goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Dip it low, then you bring it up slow. Wind it up one time, wind it back once more. Come, run, 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 run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move. And rock it to the groove. Done. Shake it till the moon becomes the sun. Everybody in the club, give me a run. Run. If you ready to move, say yeah. One time for your mind, say yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for it. Come, let me show you. You want to groove, I'ma show you how to move. Come, Mr. DJ, song on the replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Come, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Come, Mr. DJ, song on the replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Come, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Hey, Mr. Please, Mr. DJ, tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up. Hey, Mr. Please, Mr. DJ, tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up. It goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody in the club when we rockin' when I'm through. Let the bass from the speakers run through your sneakers. Move both your feet and run to the beat. Come, run, 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 run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move. And rock it to the groove. Done. Shake it till the moon becomes the sun. Everybody in the club, give me a run. Run. If you ready to move, say yeah. One time for your mind, say yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for it. Come, let me show you. You want to groove, I'ma show you how to move. Mr. DJ, song on the replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Come, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Come, Mr. DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ, tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up right now. Hey, Mr. Please, Mr. DJ, tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up right now. Okay, everybody get down if you feel me. Put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Come and put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Come and put your hands up to the ceiling. Mr. DJ, song on the replay. Mr. DJ, song on the music up. All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. All the girls on the dance floor.
Je la jeune fille, je vois tout le monde debout. Tout le monde debout, que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
I'm Mr. Vegas original, me and a criminal. Me say me party with a sexy gal. Hey,
Debout, que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
Jackie and Benji well official. Them are no criminal. Me say them party like wild animal. Hey, everybody in the club, them a rock to the dub. Everybody feeling irie tonight. It no matter you a what, Mr. Vegas knock ya. It no matter if you black or you white. Girl waistline a swing, me say like engine. And them a drink red stripe. So follow Vegas, Jackie and Benji. Everybody just give me a light.
Debout, que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
I'm Mr. Vegas original, me and a criminal. Me say me party with a sexy gal. Hey,
Debout, que la fête j'aime quand tu t'agites, oui j'aime quand tu bouges. Mets-toi à l'aise et suis le mouvement. Fais-lui voir que tu assures mes bases et doucement. Son nom c'est danse, danse, danse.
Veux voir les filles se déhancher.
Oui c'est oui, danse, danse, danse.
Tous mes stars là se découler.
Mais c'est danse, danse, danse.
Veux voir la foule s'agiter.
Son nom c'est danse, danse, danse.
Tout le monde suit.
Tout le monde debout. Que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
I miss a Vegas original. Me a no criminal. Me say me party with no sexy girl. Hey.
Debout. Que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
Jackie and Benji well official. Them a no criminal. Me say them party like wild animal. Hey.
Je sens que c'est chaud les gros, j'ai le flow qu'il faut. Je suis venu vous divertir. Branche-nous les micros, qu'on prenne la scène d'assaut. Nègre marron pour vous servir. Oh, c'est l'enfant du peuple et la voix du ghetto. Oh, Benji c'est le type sec et Jackie Brown le gros. Criminel au micro, tu sais qu'on marche pas nos mots. J'adoucis les mœurs, c'est bousiller les tempos. Viens sur la piste et oublie tes blempos. Ici pas d'amateur, t'as affaire à des pros. Nègre marron dans la danse et on vient mettre ça. Oh, oh, oh.
Tout le monde debout. Que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
I miss a Vegas original. Me a no criminal. Me say me party with no sexy girl. Hey.
Debout. Que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
Jackie and Benji well official. Them a no criminal. Me say they party like wild animal. Hey. Jackie and Benji they came to Kingston and them see you we party till it done. And they see all the man and the girl them not stop dance and a beat get the drum. Me say man and woman them a love up together. Everybody just a have their fun. The way the system a play could have stay as a feel it jerk up all the whole stadium. In a this a party, everybody Irish. Watch Jackie and Benji them a drink Hennessy. No partiality, ya just equality. Everybody just a one unity.
Tout le monde debout. Que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
I miss a Vegas original. Me a no criminal. Me say me party with no sexy girl. Hey.
Debout. Que la fête commence. Les nègres marrons sont dans la danse.
Jackie and Benji well official. Them a no criminal. Me say they party like wild animal.
No disturbance. Anthony be a turbulence.
Yaga.
Begin.
Yaga, yaga.
We're dancing. Ali, 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 ali. We are gonna make it with Selassie. Ali, 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 ali. We praise the Most High. Beat them up.
I could have bust my gun, but I won't. You know, no boy fear Babylon, but we down, down. I could have bust my gun, but I won't. No boy fear Babylon, but we down, down. Hands up for the real warrior, real warrior, real warrior, real warriors. Let me see the real warrior, real warrior. Pop up chain and break barriers. Hands up for the real warrior, real warrior, real warrior, real warriors. Let me see the real warrior, real warrior. No say long for Babylon, baby.
We're not afraid of Babylon because we got it right here. Them a flip running cover, we always have it there. What's the pose up there? That is when they disappear. Parkland, rise the modern day fair. No real warrior, no chichi man. No, we not queer from the little school girls. No, we not stay from the protect your community. Hands in there. Murder the dragon and the bear. I know we get some, yeah. Sweet like a bouillon, yeah. When the fear gonna do, man, yeah. Whenever time I sit up, I feel like a new man.
I could have bust my gun, but I won't. You know, no boy fear Babylon, but we don't.
Kota tujai bugda, tugonyere, tugonyere, tugonyere. Kipao.
Wanauliza niko wapi, niko Rurasho. Inika Nairo mind your business 254. Nani follow manze kama jiza disciple. Rapa round mina kandanga kama chapo. Kauna lugha enda west ikatuke mamboch. Kani ngoma mina skizanga world boss. Eti best rapper Kenya ni Calligraph Jones. Sasa nyutopizo ko raundi huko New York. Niko insecure ile design ya Sauti Sol. Mademu amepararaka dansa wa Willy Paul. Kwela ni nderere ya lafu ball. Role model wangu manzasi ni Brida Law. Nikidai Tumblr Nucleus Major Joe. Tuna enjoy mpaka tunavunjika hiyo ko. Sherehe za kitanda silete matanga bro. Kelele za mkun bado hazipasui choo. mtu mina rank mazepipi na Dior, kelele za mkundu bado hazipasui choo. Eti tulienda wapi si tuko jibagajat, tulienda wapi si tuko jibagajat. Ai jibagajat, jibag na jag, jibagajat, jibag na jag, jibagajat, jibag na jag. Watauliza tuko wapi si tuko jibagajat. Jibagajat, jibag na jag, jibagajat, jibag na jag, jibagajat, jibag na jag. Watauliza tuko wapi si tuko jibagajat.
Mulango kubwa kuna rumo kichoma pole ya zimaman. Dawa ya mwezi niteke ndo ponyo na miguu. Takti za movie toka mbioto ne kivumbi. Tukifuata hiyo kivuli mtu anavunja vifuli. By the way sufuata dingo kama mbuzi gang. Fata mtume na mwaruba ini bang. Tukiwakisha kwa toja kuna black shang. Takuta chisha istoru na lipisha Master, kelele naifanya na.
And welcome back. We're listening to the Breakfast Jam. Thank God it's Friday. And that was Stupid Boy, Jibag na Jag hit maker. R.I.P. Stupid Boy, I had the news he left us yesterday, Bana. Did you hear about it, Ronnie?
Yeah, I did, Mike. And it's so sad. Again, another young soul. Promising one at that. But, okay, I'm aware that he's been dealing with some issues. Although the cause of death is yet to be, officially confirmed.
They said alikuwa suicide. That's what's trending online.
That's what's trending online.
Yeah,
but I understand it remains unofficial yet. So.
We are not sure until maybe we get the pathologist report. But rumors have it that Ali committed suicide. Very sad because Stupid Boy has been having issues for a while right now. And I remember there was a time there was with Kina Obina. And Obina used to host him on his show, and they were really trying to find a way on how they can help Stupid Boy out. I don't know what happened through the follow-up.
Okay, a lot. Definitely. Life unfolded. One thing I know, Mike, is that when it comes to our artists, there's a lot of the what do you call the life of the flashing cameras. There's a lot of stress and stress and distress that comes with, that we the fans can never associate with, because hatujui that side of life.
Yes.
It's only them who do. And for someone like Stupid Boy who would come out hapo hourly that he's battling issues, matters substance abuse, hardships, I don't know, the record label and whatnot, only it highlights that and it underpins the fact that I think as our artist tunafaa pia tukuange na our check systems, like let's keep our families or friends who can actually call you out when wanaanza kuona you are getting out of track, because a lot of people wako na ile complex ya mimi ni star, siambiwi.
Yes.
But too much of everything is poisonous, Mike. So it helps when you have people who are around you who genuinely care for your well-being, not just your stardom and them whatever for numbers that you are raking in. It's sad, but I really wish Stupid Boy's family. I understand he goes by the name Mr. Waititu, Edgar Waititu.
No.
Manze, to his family, particularly his immediate family members, I can only commend them to God who can give consolation that surpasses human understanding.
A lot of artists, Ronnie, let's say they're going through a lot of issues, and they kind of lack a way to get it out. And this, because you even see them in the lyrics. If you really observe whatever some artists are singing, they're singing out their life and whatever is happening through it. And it takes a keen eye to even notice that this guy needs help, because it's really hard to come out being in such a space, and everyone, you're very popular, you see, and everybody is looking up to you and everything. But then we find out again that you're not living according to the way you feel you're happy and you're fulfilled. It's like you're just you're having this mask that everybody is seeing that everything is okay, but inside that's not the case.
Right.
Nani was a very young guy, man.
He was a very young guy, you see. And again, it brings to the fore the question of mental health awareness.
Yeah.
I'd love it for one if we had artists who have been mental health warriors and survivors issues in terms of kama wamekwanga in depression, in substance abuse, and they are back and they are getting their act together. We should have waseka hiyo story yao tuzipropel so that they serve as also benchmarks of other upcoming artists and young ones at that, because you realize depression has a way, Mike, of eating into the soul of particularly young promising children. Let me not even call them humans. Like now in this case, Stupid Boy. And Kenya's art history is rife with cases of young artists wenye wamepass because of one thing or another. But sana are revolving around mental health. And I usually like to think that, the devil is a is a thief of joy. And when they see that somebody anaanza kubring, life na pia ako promising, anajaribu by all means confuse with substances, with, fast life. And then the next thing, cut shots, which is so unfortunate. We need to talk now more again on that mental health. At least wase wakwe comfortable around whatever space. I mean, for all it's worth, this is 2026. Na Vision 2030 ndio iko hapa. It's time we get over that mask as a community, as a people, of stigmatizing mental health issues. Wase wa come to the fore, particularly artists, because now I think it's upon them hata kujitafutianga therapy, some debrief sessions, again, mechanisms that can put them in check as they work their way up in their career.
It kind of tickles the mind, because you also had Dolly, who also passed lately. And
Dolly Patron.
Yeah, just recently, actually, almost the same.
The other day,
the other day, some few days apart. And now you can see the two worlds we live in, where Dolly is being celebrated by everyone. Everyone is going to the socials, and they're talking about how Dolly lived a
complete life.
Yeah, man, it was the best that she could get. And then we kind of see this comparison to where Kenyan artists, most of them, their career path goes on a downward trend. And like on the platforms where you see the music is really trending online, but the lifestyle they're living is really wanting and leading them to such situations that Stupid Boy is going through.
True. First, now that I'm on the platform, let me pass my condolences, if it will register, to the Patron family. I've grown up, manze, listening to Dolly.
Sure.
I'd say I've known Dolly all my life.
Dolly is your guy, eh?
She's a starlet. I recall being a young folk. Dolly is one of those voices. As a country music enthusiast,
yes,
she was like, as a lady, it puts her again on that. Let me pull that gender card.
Yes,
she was always unique by that, because you get Kenny Rogers, Don Williams, and then there's that Dolly Parton every once in a while, and she used to spin classics. She told the story of Joseph, through the coat of many colors, and you hear that, and it's so graceful. We could argue that she might have lived a complete life. Who knows? Maybe she still had her own ambitions. But I could say she lived a full life, because she'd been doing TikToks and social media vlogs of, if this be the last time you'll get to see me, and which would point that maybe she was already feeling that it's time. And she came in, born 1946, and she's been at it actively all along.
It's a long time.
Yeah, and which speaks to, I think there's something she's been doing with her imagination library, something, neighborhoods of charity, which is a good thing. It's really, Mike, it's a good thing if you get to live out your life to old age. It's only that not many people are fortunate enough to make it to old age. Case in point, our guy, Stupid Boy. But now to have someone like Dolly, who right now kuna watu wengi sana walikuja wakapata Dolly akiimba na wakamwacha. We have kina Whitney Houston, and now Dolly was doing her own renditions of their songs and then getting even more numbers, and it was a blessing. I'd say Dolly was a blessing to many people. I still go back to those songs, mainly because I think for me they're just nostalgic. back in the 2000s.
They give you memories.
Memories.
And flashbacks.
And flashbacks.
Yeah, that's
crazy. It's a good thing if let's have that which is good be, publicized. Ndio hata watu wapate iwe kielelezo kwa jamii.
Yeah.
Then now when we look at the cases of Kina Stupid Boy, I tell you, Mike, Kenyan urban tone, particularly the urban tone artists, a lot of these guys flaunt the idea that they are users of substances. Yeah, and truth be told, I don't want to judge anyone. I don't want to, to speak as though I'm from a high moral authority, of sorts. But drugs are, basically put, drugs aren't good. Drugs are not good. If you can manage to live without them, the better. But if you find that even as an artist, you have to live with some spliff here and there before you get into the studio, who is it that's really singing? Is it you or the intoxicated you? Which again brings to the idea that are you living a lie before the camera, telling us that all this is unategemea drugs to do your writing and whatnot. And I usually tell myself that if I have to do something, Mike, like I want to look this way, but I can't look this way unless I hold this thing. Doesn't it mean that I am beneath this thing?
Yeah, it's your pivot.
It means that these drugs have us at its foothold, which is it should signify that it's a red flag that kuna shida mahali. Yeah, let us strive to live free lives, free of substances. Me, I'm those activists of anti-mihadarati. Because I have seen in real time, in real life, even around people in my own circles, what drugs can do. And case in point is just what happens to Stupid Boy. And I'll tell you right now, there are guys who are drinking over that story, saying, God rest his soul in peace, and they are, let's have a toast.
But at the same time, we can't say that, because we see the urban artists in the US, in the UK, they indulge with the same drugs and even harder drugs. Okay, we can see we even see them in their music videos doing shots and smoking weed everywhere. So what's different from them that the Kenyan artists are not getting? Because they are also artists and they use the same drugs.
Nothing really.
But they outperform and bring a lot of numbers and money. So we can't really put all the blame on drugs.
I'll bring you to the case of notably Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Issues, substance abuse, cause of death. Juice WRLD.
Yes.
There's a guy who was called Mac Miller, who was a very, very talented guy. Marshall Mathers, Eminem himself, has come out saying he had just to quit, drinking.
Okay.
So when we see these guys indulging in them, it's not that they love it. Sometimes they're just victims of their own toxic environments.
Okay.
And I get the idea that this, it sells in the art space.
Yeah, it does.
It helps the numbers, but a lot of these guys, if you look at the people who have really sustained, the kinds of Kina Kendrick Lamar, Kina J. Cole, even Hov, Jay-Z, these are guys who have put these things beneath them. In a way, wamezi outgrow.
Yeah.
You see, but for those who continue to indulge in them, I recall there's a time, Mike, I don't know if you're aware, Designer.
Designer.
The
Panda Hitmaker.
The Panda Hitmaker was in Kenya during those Coke Studios events.
I remember.
So incidentally, I happened to have been in a group of music producers. It was around the time you were having the Play KE movement.
Play and 75%.
So apparently, there had been arrangements around getting Designer and a few of Kenyan artists into a studio. After the rehearsals, you see. So come the time when these guys wametoka hizo rehearsals na sasa wako kwa stu, nasikia Designer akawasha kirainfo. Akawasha kirainfo ingine mzito, wase wali doze off. They ended up not even producing shit.
Lies. The people in the studio.
It's not like
or him.
How many songs did you ever hear about Designer akiwa hapa Kenya? And yet walikuwa. And I know when this story gets the right guys who are in that room, they know that what I'm saying is true. Because I was in those spaces and very esteemed producers.
They smoked and
kuna blacked out. Alizima, ile wase walizima.
The producer.
A lot of producers by their end are very disciplined guys. It's always the artists sana. Wase wanaingia hapo na kiburi like, hey, me I can do this.
Okay.
MC. The kidogo manager amesema it's time up, and that's how we missed a Designer feature.
Oh, so he was to do a
he was to
collaboration
do
here
a
in
collabo. So unaonanga ile idea lati lazima tuashe ndio lyrics zikam. Inspiration. Manze. I want to tell you this, point blank, Mike.
Yeah.
If you can't do without it, you are beneath it. You are its slave. However way we choose to look at it. You see how those guys at the anxiety management by kupiga kasip ama kapaf.
Like shot and I feel alive.
The best way to ever outcome those ADHDs and whatnot is just by train the psyche, train the body around it. And of course, God, the Bible tells us God will never give you more than what you can bear.
Yes.
Yeah. So I tell you, even for the Maju artists, we are aware, kwanza in this era of AI, electric cigarettes, props that make us look like it's a real thing.
Yes.
Unaona mtu ameka unga hapo unafikiria na snort. And what they're doing is just pushing numbers. It's just that it pushes numbers at the expense of innocent souls who are watching, and they're like, I want to do that because Ghana does that. I want to do that because Lil Durk does that. And maybe in real life, these guys don't do any of that stuff.
It's just a prop.
It's just props to get the numbers up. And again, to the extent that as an artist, don't drink water and preach wine. It's not a sustainable way of doing your art. I'd rather you do practice that which you do. When Kendrick, for instance, dropped his what was the name of the album? I'm forgetting. The one that he's holding is his baby. Okay, I'm forgetting it.
Yeah.
But the pictorial is one that he's holding his kid, and it's the latest one when alikuwa anaongelelea openly about his therapy sessions, about his how his healing process.
Okay.
And he's preaching his truth, which again it'll resonate a lot with the fan base because of that. I think I should just check out that name because I really loved the album. Anyway, point is
Mr. Somebody.
Mr. Moral.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Moral. That's
Moral.
it. Yeah, that's it. And I like it when you or when, for instance, when J. Cole, I think that was in 2017 or 18, when he dropped KOD. And he's talking about his journey through the drugs and how he's outgrown it and how he's advising young folk. And then shortly after, artists wakaanza kupass. You see how that's the, what do you call it, the 22 club. A lot of people don't get to make it past that mark in a Juice WRLD. And
I remember.
And there's very many
Kina
more.
Extentation.
Kina Triple X, and Triple X was a very, very good artist. I was a fan of Triple X's music. X was crazy. And then you think this is what this has done to him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. If you are kama bado ni user, sikujudge, but find a way around dropping that stuff.
Hey, that was a very meaningful conversation here at the Breakfast Jam. Thank God it's Friday. And Roddy, before we wrap it up, I want to ask you a question.
Ask Mike.
When was the last time you were given something for free?
For free?
Yeah, when was the last time somebody said you can have this for free? Nimekupea, nimekuzawadi, chukua ni yako.
Wow.
When was the last time?
Okay, let me see if I can remember.
If you can't remember, then it means it's been a long time since you received a free gift.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, eh? Yeah, but guess what?
Yes.
We'll be having free cocktails at Art Cafe Ring Road, Parklands, the Oval Building, eh?
Okay.
Yes, and that's the Gen Connect Social Mixer.
All right.
So for the first 20 people, happy hour, you'll get free cocktails on the house.
Weekend tunayo hatuna.
Ndio hiyo nishapatia form.
What's starting at 6? We were just talking about substances and then you bring in that. But it's
no, in every advertisement it's written excessive consumption of alcohol
harmful to your liver,
is harmful to your
health.
And it's not sold to users under the age of 18.
Right.
Okay. So you should be cautious with whatever you're putting inside your body. And that's a gig that's going to happen on today at 6 p.m. Then Connect Social Mixer. And I want to remind you that we'll be having a lot of guests. Did we go to Koda with you, Ronny?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, now we'll be having Komo Lafe. Do you remember Komo Lafe?
I remember Komo Lafe.
Hey, Komo Lafe will be there. And it's going to be a really nice event, you guys. And ensure you participate. Come in with numbers. and we'll be there waiting for you. Icon Radio has been given the rights to be the media partner on this event, so we'll see you guys there.
That's an honor,
man. It's been lovely having you on the Breakfast Jam. Thank God it's Friday, and we're about to mash up the place with hit songs from Kenya, and keep it locked in. I'll see you on the next one. Love.
Peace out.
Na turn around and touchdown niche kama Bosco. Kati you find shit maarusto. Chapanishi pass left right akushoto. Chapanishi pass left right akushoto. Gumoja jwala funa balance balance balance. Switch foot on balance balance balance. Sunika dikie balance balance balance. Sunizungushie bounce balance 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 balance. Kanchoko kanchokora kanchoko kanchokora kanchoko kanchokora kanchoko super ni mbaya ashanitokia bareta na risasi ni mbili papa kuna kunyeta ni mbaya sutanivunjia pareta naipiga service vile nyuki unyonya nekta utam na deni likiliki kalamba lamba mapila uma ilikiliki na kona fine nice bum na ni bigi bigi vile naika ndo naidigi umoja chola funa balance 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 switch foot on balance 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 sunika dikie balance 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 sunizungushie bounce balance 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 kakatanisha na inanibamba sana vile unaziachanisha swing that thing chachapanisha you looking so fine hizo macho fanya na cigarettes vile na set anaika no nights na hiyo shape madam sunate sa gravity zero na float nikeko space utanichizisha madam gondam na ni jigi zigo ni pepeta nikone chezesha galigi akitu smart sticky kama bigiji ya kilindo situmiji pitch kama ridi turn around and touchdown niche kama Bosco kati you find shit maarusto chapanishi pass left right akushoto chapanishi pass left right akushoto gumoja jwala funa balance 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 switch foot on balance 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 sunika dikie balance 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 sunizungushie bounce balance 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 balance.
Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip tuzitoke tumdagla kalamba down. Chezi miyangu shati. Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip tuzitoke tumdagla kalamba down. Chezi miyangu shati. Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip tuzitoke tumdagla kalamba down.
Yo,
chezi miyangu shati.
Yo, zetu me, I do it. See what do it, baby, please bend on your knees, tend to my needs. Neo in the matrix, in a glitch. Wazazi wameti, juwarazi ni kidi. Ha, wanolishinda but mina celebrate. Nilivunjwa mkono ya kumasturbate, saina celebrate. Kijana east, na tombo the west, na go late, you see lose hope. Unezani day.
Try for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip, tuzitoke tumdagla kalamba down. Chezi miyangu shati. Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip, tuzitoke tumdagla kalamba down. Chezi miyangu shati. Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip, tuzitoke tumdagla kalamba down. Chezi miyangu shati.
Story bore sijikuti kizitoka na demongu mlunje everything isikuti pui ndio mnuse mimi sijishuti ajui mini nani sivi piga buti Wanauliza who's that? Street mini striker, bro cheza fullback. Dem yako ni kipa, litoa ball kubwa. Mafans zikishika, wanatutusi umbwa. Wesi bro, we ni nephew. Usifanye ni jam ni kupe curfew. Wanashinda wakiteta, ni nini kijana mfupi anafanyaga na wasichana warefu.
Time for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip, tusitoke tumdagla. Kalamba down, chezi miyangu shati. Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip, tusitoke tumdagla. Kalamba down, chezi miyangu shati. Wallahi sahi for the last time, nataka last chance. One dance tundo na nip, tusitoke tumdagla. Kalamba down, chezi miyangu shati.
Mama napiga na nimemshow last warning. Kuna ngoko na nidai na simuoni. Kuna poko nauliza mbona mimi simuombi. Na nko mafuta naona tu mob.